On Seven's Big League, it's the third quarter of our match of the day from VFL Park. Essendon leading by 7 points. Melbourne kept goalless during the second quarter. Madden back in the ruck, palms that one down, trying to find Watson, but Baker's there instead. A wild hand pass comes out towards the point of the square. Bradbury had a pretty good first half. Watson's kick is a high one, down towards the centre half forward area, but Robbie Flower intercepting beautifully. Gerard Healy at left half forward. He's gone for a pass. It's too long for Williams. Picked up by Bailey. The left foot snapshot, a long one. Wood getting underneath the ball, content to see it roll through, and which it does for one behind. So that makes the difference now an even goal at VFL Park, 4-6 to 5-6. Brian Wood to do the kicking in. Nearly slips over. Of course, we had a lot of rain here this morning and also last night. Wood now transferring it to the outer side of the ground. Cordner is the high flyer, knocks it away from Van der Haar. Ball still in play. Waterson picking it up just on the line, but the umpire has decided that it is now out of bounds, and we'll see a throw in at right half forward. It's at right half forward for Melbourne. Madden and Cordner, one by Cordner, tried to find Greg Healy, couldn't do so. Picked up by Robbie Flower, right on the boundary line. Good shepherd by Healy. Flower, a long shot is pretty good. Oh, what a great goal! Oh, superb from the Demon skipper. That is a gem.
That's a magnificent goal. And that's Robert Flower at his best, because he had to go around the boundary line, beat about 4 players to get himself steady. You watch it again. Knocked out by Cordner, a fumble going on, pushed on again. There he goes around the boundary line, lets fly, and that's from about 50 metres out. A magnificent goal kicked by Robert Flower.
Robert Flower's first goal of the day levels the scores at VFL Park. Scores have been levelled 7 occasions now, 36 points each of 2 at the 2-minute mark.
Oh, back in the centre. Healy got one that time as the Bombers go back into attack. Oh, Danaher with a good mark. He's been a great player today. That's mark number 6. And he'd be about, let me see, no more than about 40 metres out directly in front. He's already kicked 2 goals. Scores dead level, 36 points apiece. So the Bombers bouncing back. There's the kick on its way. Won't make the distance. Oh, great mark to Merritt.
Had his name on that one.
And that's the big thing about the Bombers. They've got some big fellas that can take a mark. That's a great mark to Merritt too. And that's the one that lifts the team after they've virtually been headed to... and we'll now wait now for the kick. He's only about 2 metres out. Yet to score a goal, he should put this one through without any trouble at all. So it'll put the Bombers in front by a goal. There it is, a goal. So it's the score now. It's Melbourne 5 goals, 6:36 to Essendon 6 goals, 6:42.
Good mark by Danaher and a long kick. Merritt taking the mark in the goal square. Let's look at that again. Merritt, as I said, had his name on this one. Look at him. Perfect position. Playing in front.
Giles on the scene a little bit late, Pete.
And of course, Roger Merritt had the height advantage, used his body well. And Merritt putting it through for his first goal of the afternoon. 2 to Danaher, 2 to Harvey, 1 to Merritt, 1 to Elshaw, the goal kickers for Essendon. And for Melbourne, their goals have been kicked by 5 separate players.
Goal the difference. Into the quarter by 3.5 minutes, that third quarter. Knocked out by Madden. It's Greg Healy booting it back there, looking for Richards. Got one hand to it. Comes in again, taps it in a bit of trouble. He's attacked by 3 of them. It'll be holding the ball against him. And Bradbury's played a fairly good game down there in defence. How he ever played him as a half-forward, I don't know. That's his 13th possession. Bradbury going around the half-back flank position. The ball tapped on again by Zantuck. Oh, golly, he got Baker right in the throat that time, and Baker will get the free kick at centre field. Baker had a very quiet first quarter, but bounced back a bit in the second. Bailey was on top. Oh, nearly a mark to Madden, but Merritt picks it up. It's smothered. Back it comes now to Jarrett. Jarrett's kick is out wide towards the wing position. There's a go now, punched away by Neagle. Good plays. He gets it over now to Williams. Williams' kick is over half forward, looking for Watson, and that's a great mark. Outmanoeuvred Giles. Over it goes to Harvey, and this could be a goal coming up. No, it's off target and through for 1 point. So it's 7 points the difference into this quarter by 4.5 minutes.
Superb mark to Watson. He got the hand pass to Harvey. Unfortunately, the youngster couldn't capitalise. Nearly 5 minutes gone. Stephen Smith brings the ball back into play. Beautiful kick with the breeze. And that's a grab out there to Flower, I'd reckon. The umpire has played it. Yes, Zantuck. Good dodging and weaving from centre half back. In fact, he's almost to the square now. Down to centre half forward. Cordner knocks it in front of him for Richards, or they've had a bit of a misunderstanding there, and it gives the opportunity to Neagle. Cordner in hot pursuit. Neagle's gone for a pass out to Williams. Williams on centre wing takes the mark in front of Greg Healy. On to Van der Haar. Van der Haar, shocking kick. Harvey just about grabbed the mark, though. He's claiming it. No way. Never a mark, that one. On to Stephen Ick. Ick in plenty of bother. Giles looking for a free kick. None there. Watson snares it at half forward. And the Essendon champ goes goalward. That's close. It's a goal. First goal to Watson. The Bombers are light at the park at the 5.5-minute mark. 7-7 to 5.
It's good news to see Yates is up again. Doesn't look too good, that arm. He's carrying it, naturally. Oof. Oh, golly, that was a tough one. Finally, it comes out again. Ball booted up there by Conley towards the wing position. Dropped that mark, Neagle. Should have grabbed it as the ball goes back there towards half back. Carey smothers it. In goes Dixon. Has a bit of a fumble, but now he's clear. Gets the ball back. Ball punched on by Gerard Healy up there towards full back. Kicked off. Oh, there we see Van der Haar copped a beauty in the face. Well, Melbourne are dishing a bit out now as the ball finally goes over to Elshaw on there on the edge of the square. Goes for a long kick up there towards full forward. Madnett is getting into position. The ball knocked out, well picked up by Baker. A short pass to Harvey. And on the scene a bit late that time was Zantuck, but Harvey's already got the mark. And Harvey would be about, let me see, about 30 metres out, if that, and he's already kicked 2 goals. Fella's a rather impressive player. Just the same, Zantuck's been on top of him, but he's got a bit of ability. He's kicked 2 valuable goals and a chance for his third now. And the Bombers have looked a lot stronger since about halfway through the second quarter. Demons starting to wilder, but that's a good kick. That's his third and a goal to the Bombers. So it's Melbourne 5 goals, 7:37, crowning Essendon 8 goals, 9:57. A difference of 20 points, and that gives them a pretty good lead under these conditions. Rain has stopped, but it's pretty slippery out there. We watch it again. This is a good mark to Harvey, and there we see Zantuck.
Mark or free kick, call it what you will. Hazard coming off, and he'll be replaced again by Eustace. 20 points the difference. The third quarter in progress, some 19.5 minutes. Essendon looking the goods at the moment. Melbourne's run appears to have come to an end. They've won the last 6 in succession, but Essendon winning the match and the rough stuff at the moment. In fact, if it was a boxing contest, they'd be a mile ahead on points. Now towards right half forward. Bailey takes the hand pass from Williams. Up towards Gerard Healy at right half forward. The Demons badly needing a goal. Healy gets decked after he's kicked the ball, and we'll wait on the decision. Is it a score or is it a free kick? It's another kick because it was a score. It won't be downfield. Had it not gone through, I guess it would have been downfield, but it will be another kick to Gerard Healy. He's a mile out of goal. About 50 to 55 metres, I would suggest. And of course, he has the wind behind him, so that's going to be of some assistance, but the ball will be a little bit damp now.
It's the one they want, Pete.
They badly need a goal, don't they, Lou?
Certainly do.
Healy comes in to shoot at goal. It's another good kick from Healy, but through for one behind, and that makes the difference now 19 points at VFL Park. Sevens big league scoreboard, 57 plays 38. Ball back into play. Chipped out towards Merritt, and he's lost it, but he's regained it just as quickly and decides to go for a run. Well, that's confidence for you. Merritt's kick up towards the centre wing position. Williams in front. And comes down with the mark. Good grab taken by Williams. Williams on centre wing. Umpire Rowan Saws wishing the player back on the mark. That's Waterson. Kick dropping a little bit short. Ick, good grab, takes it over the top of Elshaw.
Well, they've got Ick playing at centre half forward to give a bit of bite down there because Cordner was badly beaten by Van der Haar. Waiting for this kick by Ick into the goal square. Cordner up there at full forward. Flies, got his hands but couldn't hold the mark. Kicked off the ground by Greg Healy, but backing up well as Carey. They've been doing that since about halfway through the second quarter. Ball punched away by Flower. There's a chance now for Bailey to give a hand pass back. Oh, messing about that time was tossed. They're going to lose it. And once again, Carey out clear. A hand pass coming over to Waterson. A bit of a wrestle going on there. And finally, we see the ball out wide towards Williams. He's got the mark. He's off like a shot too. Good play by the little Rover as he goes for a pass. It's too long. And an easy mark taken there by Smith. 19 points the difference. Ball out there to Peter Moore. Can't pick this up. He's going to lose it. They've grabbed him, a hand pass. He could have been lucky to get out with that one. Finally, it comes back now to Dixon. Dixon out there at centre half back, boots the ball long out towards the half-forward line. Chance, that's a good mark to Tossell. So Tossell with the ball about 70 metres out from goal. Oh, he's going to mess this up if he's not careful. It goes over to Williams. Short pass. Up. Ooh. Umpire said it'll be a mark or a free kick. Please yourself there to Bailey. Bailey gives a hand pass back there to Healy, up there towards the goal, but he could have been better off going for a kick, and it's through for 1 point. So it's 18 points the difference. Just over that mark. We wait now for Vanderhaar. The Bomber defence has been very strong today. Well, that proves it, the score. 5 goals, 9. Well, they all missed that one. I think it might have been knocked by Reynolds, and the ball will go for the boundary line and out of bounds. So it's out of bounds, still on Melbourne's half forward, and this time it's on the opposite side of the ground, about 70 metres out from their goal. But the way this Bomber defence is playing, that'll be about 7 miles. It must seem like that to them. Knocked out by Ick, and the ball out of bounds again. Well, it hasn't been the most scientific game today. It's been a struggle, and of course,
been pretty tough out there, Lou.
Well, the Bombers are a stronger side physically. That's why they're in front at the moment. Of course, the Demons have been on the wrong end of a few free kicks here today, and they've been pretty tough, knocked them about a bit. I think that stunned them and slowed them down. We wait now for Merritt to get this free kick with a 15-metre penalty, which brings him right up to the half-back line. Merritt out towards Eustace. The ball punched out again by Jarrett. As they go now for Conley to pick it up. He's out there on his own. He's got to grab it. He can't pick it up. In goes, that was Dixon. And the ball finally forced out of bounds. Good play on the part of Terry Danaher. He's played a great game here today. 8 goals, 9 plays, 5 goals, 9. And we're at the just on the 24-minute mark of this third quarter.
Yeah, still 18 points the difference, but Essendon looking much the better side. Tossell's kick is a short one up towards the full forward position. Greg Healy and Carey. In comes Neagle. Carey again. Well tackled by Healy. It rebounds to Neagle, and Neagle's clear this time. Decides to go for a little bit of a trot. Gets clear of Richards. Elshaw in the road. Had it spoilt for him at the last moment. Harvey was there. Got bustled out of position. Picked up by Robbie Flower. Shoots the hand pass to Williams. Hot in pursuit is Thompson. Williams back to Jarrett at centre field. Jarrett decides to go for the long kick. It's a high one. Cordner. Yes, he's got it this time. Well, Melbourne badly need a goal. As I said, they've scored only 1 since quarter time. In fact, since then, they've added 1 goal, 6. Let's watch the mark again. Cordner finally getting clear of Vanderhaar, and he hasn't been able to do that too often today. And the mark taken pretty well directly in front of goal. He's about 35 metres out.
And of course, Melbourne without Templeton too, Pete. He's been off since half-time, I think.
Cordner. Directly in front of goal. And what's he done with that one? It's a goal. So Melbourne hang in there. Cordner's first goal. 7's big league scoreboard. 8-9-57 to Melbourne 6-9-45. 12 points in favour of the Bombers. Flowers' hand pass taken by Williams. Williams looking for someone to give it to. Finds Jarrett. Jarrett put it high. Out comes Cordner and finally took a mark. Hasn't taken too many today. Only 3. Vanderhaar, as Lou mentioned, well on top. Barassi looking a little worried. We're into the time-on period now of the third quarter. A couple of goals in it. Melbourne still in with a chance. Bailey got it to the back of his opponent. It'll be an Essendon free kick to be taken at centre field by Baker. Baker wide of the circle. The pass is wide, down towards half-forward. Harvey snares it well, looks for Eustace. Eustace a knock-on, opens it up for Williams, but intercepting well is Giles. Has to go across goal, could be dangerous. Watson can't take the mark, lucky for Melbourne. Some soccer tactics, get the ball away by Gerard Healy. The umpire's found a free kick, has he? No. Play on is the call. The trainer was in the road out there. Bradbury, got one in the back from Richards. That's how the umpire has seen it, a foolish tackle. It did slow him down, but Bradbury to take the free at centre field.
Yes, and Bradbury's played a fine game. He got a 15-metre penalty, which brings him down to centre half forward. This is his 19th possession as he shoots the ball across there towards the forward pocket. Well, they all missed that. It's Reynolds trying to get a hurried kick. It's not a very good one back there towards the forward pocket. Oh, there's a free kick too. And the free kick to go to Yates down there in the back pocket. He copped a nasty blow early in this quarter and got kicked in the arm. Because he gets a 15-metre penalty. 12 points the difference in favour of Essendon, and the Demons still with a chance. Punched away by Merritt. The ball hits the deck. A chance now for Bailey to pick it up. He does. He's put off balance, but gets a short kick. Well tackled by Watson, in trouble, but gets the ball over now to Neagle. Neagle's clear at centre half forward, goes for a pass out wide. And a great mark to Harvey. He's already kicked 3 goals. And he'd be about 35 metres out from goal. And we watched that. Positioned himself beautifully away from Zantuck. And we see Madden coming out of the pack pretty quickly. Actually, he's been a fairly quiet player today, Simon Madden.
He has.
Waiting on Harvey for going for goal number 3. Goal number 4, I should say. Oh, that's not a bad kick. It's a goal. So 4 goals to Harvey, and the Bombers in front again by 18 points. 9 goals, 9-63 to Melbourne, 6-9-45.
Time at VFL. We begin the final quarter of our match of the day from VFL Park. It's 18 points in favour of Essendon. Peter Moore in ruck, and he'll be contesting against Roger Merritt. We haven't seen too much of Simon Madden today. I don't know whether he's still injured or not, but certainly hasn't been his usual self. A free kick to open hostilities in the final term. It'll be going Melbourne's way, to be taken by Yates, and a 15-metre penalty because he was legged on the way back. Yates got a nasty kick on the arm during the 3rd quarter, but he appears okay now, and that's a mark taken at half forward for Melbourne by Dixon. Richards up towards full forward, looking for Cordner, and he just about got that. Knocked away by Carey, picked up by Bailey. A hand pass to Giles, a high kick. 2 Essendon players are there, and the mark taken by Paul Vander. Oh, Cordner got a beauty from Duckworth.
Oh, right in the face.
Oh, what a ripper, not seen by the umpire. 9th mark to Terry Downer. He's played a great game. Wasn't a bad one, Lou, was it?
That was a ripper. Lionel Rose would have been proud of it.
He would have. Williams up towards Harvey. He's played a good game, this young fellow. Kicked 4 goals and 15 possessions. So I was talking to Kevin Sheedy about him. He was very impressed with this young player, and justifiably so on today's performance.
That's possibly the reason why Barassi was having a go at Zantuck, and of interest to all our viewers that he and Barassi had a real ding-dong struggle there, an argument there at 3/4 time change, Pete.
Yes, Zantuck had to be dragged away from Barassi. A very interesting confrontation taken by Gerard Healy right on the boundary line. He's gone for a pass to Johnson with that leg well strapped. I didn't see him during the 3rd quarter, Lou, and that's obviously the reason.
He was off the ground, Pete.
He is, well, limping. That's a corky. Oh, 15-metre penalty, and he's not in great shape. Johnson, I would suggest. He takes the free kick. He's gone for a pass, looking for Stephen Eck. Danaher right there with him. Had to go the knock on Eck. Ball booted out by Waterson. Oh! Greg Healy copped a ripper from Donnell. And if that wasn't a charge, I'm a Dutchman.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Demons have copped a few today, haven't they?
Have they what? And Greg Healy in plenty of trouble.
Well, that we found that that's about the 4th or 5th player that's been knocked over, just on the verge of taking a mark.
Yeah, look at this. Oh.
Well, it's getting back to the old theory, Pete. If you're going to give away a free kick, make sure you give a fair dinkum one away.
That was certainly a free kick. The umpires, I don't think, saw it as anything more. And we won't say anything more about it, but he'll be a sore boy tonight. Umpire Jeff Morrow indicating where the mark is. And Greg Healy with another kick. He kicked Melbourne's first goal.
Waiting on Healy from that goes for a short pass, a dangerous one. Ball punched out again. There's a go now for Melbourne to get the ball clear through Giles. A hand pass coming back to Williams, back to Greg Healy. Well smothered by Williams of Essendon. The umpire will ball this one up for sure. It's about 40 metres out from the Melbourne goal, and that, by golly, they've been going in hard today, these Bombers.
A nice fat lip, Greg Healy.
Well, there's a few players that's been down. We noticed that Williams got a nasty knock across the eye. Teplin's off the ground. Finally picked up by Ick. Not a good hand pass. Punched away by Baker. Back to Ick again. Oh, that's okay. And a mark taken here by Conley. But he's a fair distance out from goal. Trying to get it up there to Cordner. It's a short kick. Cordner got under that. There's Vander. He's played a great game down there on Cordner's had him well smothered all day, except for a couple of marks taken by Cordner. And there's a good mark to Flower. Flower the ball in the centre wing position. Melbourne trailing by 19 points. Short kick, and Greg Healy's kick is up towards full forward. There's Vander again. He's dropped that one, but he goes down. Oh, there we see
another charge.
Finally getting into a bit of trouble as he downs
I think you call it a square off, wouldn't you, Lou?
There they are all pouncing in now. You just try and sort that one out yourself. I was watching the State of Origin match, the rugby league game. Wouldn't be as tough as that one, just the same, would it, Pete?
Tough enough. There's a booking. Well, fair enough. We'll go along with that. I also like to know why Denol didn't go before, because it's exactly the same as I saw it.
Well, Conley was the stiff one. It's been going on all day, and he gets reported. So there you go. Last in's lousy, isn't it?
That's the way it is.
The way it goes, and the free kick going down there to Van der Haar, who's played a fine game today, but it'll be taken by Van der Haar.
Naturally. He's okay.
There's the hand pass coming over to Williams. The Bombers looking far the stronger side. They have since about halfway through the second quarter. Ball tapped on again by Watson. Kicked off the ground by Harvey. A long kick up there towards the big fellow Madden. He goes down. He tries to get it back there to Danaher. Tapped on well by Smith. Bit of juggling. Down goes Kerr. Tries to tap the ball back. It's finally pushed back. It's on the ground. Johnson can't get it clear. It's Elshaw, the hand pass out to Eustace. A fumble. Goes down. He's grabbed, but gets the ball back to Neagle. But the umpire's found a free kick. It'll go to Eustace out there at half forward.
He's given it to Neagle. Neagle's clear. A long shot at goal. At the back is Smith. He's played a pretty good game down there. Did he touch it? No, a goal. Smith reckons he did. And having a few words to the goal umpire, Steve Smith. 10-10-70 to 6-9-45. Let's watch it again, Lou.
Well, I don't know whether the Smith can prove he touched that. The umpire was very definite about it. I don't think he's touched it. I think he might have tried to bluff the umpire.
Goal umpire pretty confident of his decision. It's impossible to judge those from here, of course. 25 points the difference at the 6-minute mark of the final term. It would appear Melbourne have run their race at the moment. Picked up by Donnell, and he gets flattened by Healy. Totally unnecessary. And Melbourne going the man to try and even up, and that's not going to win them the match. Now the umpire's right onto it now. Melbourne falling for the old 3-card trick. Williams takes the free kick. Official attendance this afternoon, 46,753. Kevin Sheedy would be pretty happy at the moment. 15 kicks to Williams. 31 points the difference in favour of league leaders Essendon. And that brings up their 11th goal. 11-10-76 to 6-9-45. Certainly not Melbourne's day this afternoon, and in this passage of play you'll see a bad but unusual mistake by Melbourne fullback Steve Smith.
Backline decides to go for run, nearly lost it, but there's no one within Gooey. He's got plenty of time to pick it up. Goes for a short pass over to Harvey, and that's a good mark. This kid's played a pretty good game. He's kicked 4 goals up to the stage of the match. Oh, there's a free kick for sure. This time it'll go to Stephen Ick. This has been an outstanding play, but he's battled very hard. A real trier, Stephen. Kick. Peter Moore coming in to mark this one. Knocked away by little Williams and recovers beautifully to take it away from the big fella down there towards full forward. Smith doesn't attempt to mark. That goes the punch. Down there when the pocket is used as a hand pass coming over to Danaher. He slips now. It's Smith's turn to knock it on. He went safe that time and it's through for one. No, it's not. It'll be a goal by Houston. It'll be a goal. What a beautiful play. Oh, Smith thought he did the right thing as we see the score. 12 goals, 11-83 to Melbourne, 6-10-46.
Only a couple of inches in that, Lou, and it would have gone over the line. Let's look at it again. Smith tapped towards the line.
He's trying to scoop it in there. What's Eustace picking up? Oh, great goal on the line.
See by the quarter-by-quarter scores, Essendon coming right away.